we're back out here at the Cox Farm where we had our sweet cherry block. We're ripping up to try and get her smoothed up for some cover crop. We're back out here running the John Deere 630 disc. It's a 18 footer, and I jumped out of the tractor here after the first couple passes because my hydraulic lines used to have a nice zip tie right here to hold them up, but they keep slipping down, so I gotta get out and shove the lines back in. So now, I got my least favorite part of discing fields is when you catch a surprise rock and it gets stuck between the discs and the scrapers don't quite break it off. And now I gotta get my trusty, I don't even know what to call this thing, a big wrench, and just try and beat the hell out of it. So over the holiday weekend, we got about an inch or more of rain out here. So it was the perfect conditions to finish working this field. As you can tell, it's looking a lot less green and a lot more like some dirt. So we're all finished up with the disc, which I got connected back over to my truck. Now we just got to get these two connected so I can take them off this farm. Get that in there. Gotta add this extra part to the drawbar because this chisel plow's got to be a different, ouch, rock right on the kneecap. It's just So we're switching this back over to the chisel plow here. because we got to take it back out of this farm. There's no need to have it out here anymore, and it's a pain to pull with the pickup truck, so we're going to pull it back to the shop with the tractor, and I'll take the disc with the truck. Okay. Ouch, another rock. I don't know what happened over here, but the new neighbors have a goat, and it's just standing there baaing at me. Not gonna lie, there's been less annoying things out there. And now the trick to being successful and making sure your hoses get hooked up right, so that when you go to reconnect to an implement later, that everything works right. You pull the lever the right way and the implement goes the direction you want. And how you do that is by making sure you unhook it correctly in a way that you can remember, which right now I absolutely do not. So we're just gonna put some of these hoses in and hope that we're headed the right direction. That's pretty dirty. Clean that off first. Oh. That one's dirty also. And ta-da! So we're out here with our first mowing tractor that you guys will see. It's a John Deere 2640 with a Schulte mower, and the organics is a little bit different. We're having a tough time figuring out how to manage our weed spray strip underneath. The organic herbicides aren't that great, and then we have a kickback mower that touches the trunks of the trees and then obviously kicks back and goes from tree to tree, cutting underneath, but we don't have that hooked up to a tractor yet. And so this guy's mowing twice a row just to get as close to underneath the trees as he can, and it's cutting pretty good. Things are really starting to pick up here. We're about 3 weeks away from the start of harvest downstate in the middle to late end of June, I guess. And along with going through all these projects in the field, like prepping it for that cover crop, We're mowing orchards, we're taking care of the trees, we're taking care of some weeds. But like I said, with harvest coming up, we need to start getting some of our harvest equipment ready that's been sitting since last harvest. These are our bus trucks. We use these to transport some of these cherry tanks here. Well, we use them to transport all of the cherry tanks. We put them on the backs of these trucks here in these racks. But the first step is to test all the batteries to make sure that they're still good and get them running, check over some fluids. This guy's got a bit of a flat tire, and hope that there's no raccoons or birds waiting inside these things to scare me. And now we're in the next truck, and it also tested good. All right, we got all the batteries in for the first 5 and check the oil out. So now we're gonna see if we can get them to start. Yep. Wow, 5 for 5.